Nothing but good times. This is the good life. This is the good life. Whoa, oh, oh, oh. Whoa, oh, 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 oh.
Drive your ambition. Mitsubishi Motors.
Saved about 500 bucks. You save about 1,000 plus.
To work out cheaper for me.
4,000.
215, even more.
It's for 200 plus. 400 bucks of savings.
Found a tire shop that's open, and I'm sure it's flat again this morning, so gonna spend another 20 minutes to pump up the tires. Then I head off to a tire shop to get it fixed. There we go, it's flat again. Oh dear. Should have left it down here, huh? So it will just dangle. Yep. It's flat again. Anyway. Should be fine. Let's go to the tire shop. Oh, sini.
Dia ke?
Bukan ah?
Macam dia lah. Kecil je.
Ini kecil ah?
Ada sini.
Tengok lagi. Mungkin ada yang besar. Semalam I pump penuh, pagi ni dah kosong.
Kosong.
Ah.
Dia ada tadi. Ada.
Okay. There's a spacer here because the wheels that I'm using is from an Audi RS7. So when I got the car, we found the RS6 wheels are cracked, and was in a bit of an urgent, and someone was able to source an Audi RS7 wheel from Johor, and we know that Audi RS7 wheels are actually thinner than RS6 wheels. The offsets are not correct lah. Basically, it sits inside more because RS7 doesn't have the wide body that RS6 has. So yeah, we need a little spacer, but it's a branded proper spacer lah. Yeah. Ke mana?
Belakang. Saya main belakang.
You punya belakang. Oh.
Itu dia.
Dah jumpa.
Dah jumpa. Hai. Oh ni.
Ini kan.
Itu dia.
Tapi apa tu? Ada lubang lah. Tengok.
Ni kecil ni.
Ui,
Ni kecil ni. Nampak kan?
sekecil ni tapi dia keluar.
Ya, kecil dia ni.
Oh.
Kan? Yang tadi tu bukan. Tapi dia masuk.
Tadi itu sebab dia sumbat ke dalam kan. Dia takkan keluar kan. Aiyo. Thank you.
Tadi saya campur lah tu kan. Nanti yang tadi tu ni okey ni.
Ini pun cabut keluar lah.
Campur keluar lah ni okey.
Okay. Thank you. Wow, hay wow.
So when it comes to tire repair, you will have problem with it.
冇變啦，我聽你講啦。And I have sound deadening foams inside. You see that? Amazing, tires with these. First time I'm looking at my own tire with these things. So they have to pinch away a little part of the foam to go and fix it from the inside. See, that's the proper way of doing it. Yeah.
我有一個 probe 嚟嘅，
呢個咩嚟？Oh, that's the probe 啦。Okay.
I'm probing. I make sure I don't repair wrong. Give my head wrong.
Okay.
所以你咁樣咧，你就可以揾到佢嘅 exact puncture.
Okay. So that's the proper way. More tedious, but no choice. And a little bit of foam won't affect much, you know. But they're gonna do the balancing later, no choice. Of course, the ideal would be, they actually sell that foam, you know, remove the whole piece and put it. But those are stick-on really tight, you know. It's literally impossible to remove the entire foam pad. Yeah, but that's how a Pirelli tire. It is super comfortable. Yeah.
Kita datang di rumah ni bersih-bersih.
I'm so glad the boss remembered me. Yeah, that's Ming. That's him. Last time they have their second shop right next to theirs, and behind the shop they actually put a lot of used tires, old and used tires. So he actually remembered me that I'm the youngster who always come here and go inside his warehouse where they store all the used tires to. Yeah, they've taken up this shop and this shop. So yeah, it looks like that last time. So I actually they are way lesser now. Last time it's messier, so they allow me to go in and just climb up and down, you know, looking for used tires, because I mean that was like 10-12 years ago. No, more than that actually, 15 years ago. And I actually cannot afford new tires. So they will allow me to come inside and look for used tires that still has good threads, you know, like 50, 60, see the one still got a lot of thread left, those on top. Yeah, so they actually allow me to come in and look for one, and then Ming will just sell me each at 50 ringgit, 60 ringgit, you know. I was a fresh grad back then, but of course I love cars, so I'd rather buy like a 60-70% used performance tire, you know, than actually spend 200-300 go and buy some lower grade performance tire, less, I mean, entry level tire lah. So grateful that they they remember me. And his brother, where's that older guy, the taller older guy? That time he test drive my car after doing the balancing and alignment, right? Because my car has all the oldies, all the old songs. And then when he came back, and then he was like, "Wow, I don't want to come out from your car because of all the oldies song." So I figured, I figured that I'm young, I know where to find these songs, I can burn them onto CD. But this old man may not be able to know where to find these songs, right? So I actually gave him my whole stack of oldies CD that I burned, and he was so grateful. Yeah. So yeah lah, had to know them for quite some time. Yeah. All right. Yeah, that's the one in the white shirt. That's his brother. So he was the guy that I gave my oldies songs to. So old now. Yeah. I still remember Ming was like was like a mid-30s guy, and now he's in his 50s. Time flies, huh? Yeah.
Marvelous. Artificial intelligence skin.
Yay, it's done. You just imagine these old tire shops. They remove my tire, have to, do the testing, find where the pin is. 你請你 staff 食下午茶都好 ，OK？ 真係唔該晒你。太平啊，20蚊唔可以 charge 咁平啊，特擺。唔該啊，唔該啊。Thank you, bro. So they have to remove the tire, file out the pin, and find where's the little thing, right? And then get it out, and then fix my tire, and all that. It took them like what? I think 35 minutes, to do it the proper way of, and doing back the balancing and all. So, 20 ringgit is too cheap. So I said no, Ming. I said 20 is too cheap. You think about it, right? One tire costs like what? This tire would have cost what? 2,000 ringgit, right? So what they have done is actually help us save 2,000 ringgit, and charge 20. That's a bit too cheap, right? Someone with no skill sets can wash your car and charge you 25 ringgit, right? Why is it that something like this that requires so much skill, so much knowledge, right? And it's a safety concern, right? It has something to do with your safety. And they charge 20? No. So I just I just paid him. I said 50. Then he insisted. He rushed inside. He said, "Don't run." He wants to take the balance. Then he ran back out to my window and he wanted to pay me back the 30. I said, "No, you either buy lunch for your staff or whatever lah. Treat it as I just felt it's too cheap to charge that amount. Yeah. So, and I don't want to waste their time. I said I'll do the setting myself and get it sorted. Right. So now I went the wrong way. I need to go and tap out breakfast. I forgot. Alright, gonna go buy breakfast for my family. I'm just glad maybe today they don't have much business, so I have a chance to like chit chat with them, ask them whether you remember me, things like that. It just feels great when you say, "Yeah, of course I remember you. You're old Audi. You were so young. You were skinnier back then. Ming was telling me you're skinnier back then." And he was like, "Yeah, it's okay. Don't." Or people will go there and then they say like, "No, your tires still got 50%. You go and you go Genting meh? You go overseas meh? No ma, just go to work and home ma, right? Why want to change tire? Still got 50% threat, you know? They are that type of business, you know? No point waste money. What's the point, you know? That type. And again, of course, we appreciate businesses that are like that, you know? We feel that, oh, he's not... But ultimately, we also want people who have the craft, who knows the business, to be able to continue on to the next generation, second, third, or whatever, right? To be able to expand and all that, or carry through this type of good business practices. You know, of course there are a lot of businesses like that out there. It's just that this is one that is near me, and I've known them for so long. They are the first Michelin dealer tire shop in Malaysia. They are the first one with the Michelin branding. You know, the very first one. First Michelin shop in Malaysia. And sorry, motorbikes coming behind. And I see them expanding and all that. It's good. And they only just do tires. They don't do anything else. They just do tires. Sometimes I felt consumers should be fair. Like, let's say there's another shop that does car wash, that does wrapping or whatever, you know, they sell rims, they do servicing and all that. Of course, they can offer you the tire at cost, and you shouldn't, and it's unethical to actually go to a place that done so many things to your car, and that person offer you the tire at, let's say, the cost price, you know, and then you come and take the cost price and come to these and expect them to give the same price. I mean, if the business doesn't earn money, why should they even do something for you? I mean, what makes you so special? I remember the other day there was one guy who go to the Mercedes owners group in Malaysia, and he was like saying that, hey, where can get a better deal for the C300? My salesman say his commission only 900 ringgit. True or not? You know, like that. And I was so happy when everybody in the group wallop him. Like, you expect people to sell you a car, do all the service, and not earn a single cent, you know? How can you expect that? And he kena, like, huge. I think it's good. It's good that we point this out, you know? You're someone who can afford a premium car. What's wrong, you know, letting people earn some money from what they're good at, right? I learned this from my grandpa, to be honest. This thing from my grandpa, because that I still remember that time I was in secondary school. Yeah, I think I was like Form 3 or something. And my grandpa wants to buy a mobile phone, right? So we went to Sungai Wang, and I always love to accompany people to buy, you know, like phones, cars and all that. I always like to help decide which one to go for, compare the specs and all that. So when we were at Sungai Wang, my grandpa is like, okay, yeah, alright, this one looks okay, how much? And the guy said, oh, it's 850. Then my grandpa said, okay, then he'll pay. Then I was asking him that, why you don't want to negotiate the price? Why you don't negotiate? And my grandpa told me one thing is that, if I feel the price is okay, then I'll just buy. If I feel it's not okay, then I'll just walk away, right? There's no point. No, my grandpa didn't say there's no point. My grandpa said that his means of living is selling a mobile phone. My means of living is another thing. So if I want to have more money in my pocket, I should work hard in my profession and not shortchange another person's profession. This has a profound impact on me from then until now. That's how I see things, that's how I believe things should be. And yeah. I still remember this.
Thank God that the brothers on the rise now. Endless celebrations all in my house. Levitating now, I'm super duper fly now. London boy, but DC where I reside now. But the time in while you always yelling time out. If you quit it, cause I know I'm coming with it. You were sitting, you were wishing I was handling my business. Now I got the ball like Harry Potter playing Quidditch. And my business so humongous, you would think that happens in there. Oh man, I'm all that, yeah, I'm all that.